Hello guys, welcome back to your favorite agricultural and agribusiness YouTube channel. This is Lamlat Agro Stores, where we sell quality agro input like farm chemicals, improved seeds, fertilizers, and any other farm input you can think of to make your farming journey easy and more profitable. Today's episode is going to be out of popular demand because a whole lot of people have asked me to make a content like this, and today's content is going to be about the things and the cost you need in cultivating an acre of maize farm. So for people who wants to start small or who just want to have an idea of what it will take them, what and what they will need to cultivate an acre of maize farm particularly. So this video is just for us to have an idea. The figures will not be accurate, but at least it will give you a kind of thing, the materials you need, and the figure you should be looking out for to work with in your project. So the first thing you'll be looking out for in terms of your maize cultivation, you've gotten your land and you've cleared your land, is the land preparation. To plow your farmland, to make the farmland workable before you can plant your maize. So a tractor, for you to plow an acre is 4,000 square meters. For you to plow an acre now is usually around 40,000 naira to 50,000 naira per acre. If you are doing more, maybe about 10, 20 upward, they usually work with some kind of discount. But just have it in mind, you'll be spending around 40,000 naira to 50,000 naira to plow your farmland, an acre of farmland, depending of wherever your farm location is. So the next item on your list will be the seed you'll be planting on your farm. So the seed you'll be planting on your farm, you'll be needing around 6 kg of maize to about 6 to about 8 kg. So let's work with 8 kg. 8 kg, if you are using improved variety, maybe Premier or maybe Seedco, you'll be working around 30,000 naira to 40,000 naira for this 8 kg. So, and for people that will do the planting for you, planting of an acre, just have a budget of about 10,000 naira for the planting. And for the chemicals you'll be using on an acre of maize plantation. So the first chemical I'll be talking about is the land clearing, is the non-selective. This one is usually sprayed maybe before you do your plowing or immediately after, maybe a day, some days after you do your plowing, to kill the weed that are still on your farm. So a bottle of this is 3,500 naira. You'll be needing just a bottle for 1 acre. Then you also be needing the pre-emergence. The pre-emergence is to kill the weed seed on that farm. It usually reduces the emergence of weed subsequently during your farming operation. And then you also be needing a bottle of selective post-emergence. It might be Striker, it might be 2,4-D or any other chemical. You also be needing a bottle of this. A bottle of this is 7,000 naira. So for the spraying of chemical, on an acre of farmland, it's usually around 7,000 naira to 10,000 naira. So, and you have about 4 chemicals to spray. Also, you'll be needing to spray insecticide during the course of your production, particularly for armyworm. So you'll be needing to spray this one. You need to spray it twice. So, but a bottle would be okay for you for the 2-time spraying. A bottle of this is 6,000 naira. For the spraying of each of these chemicals, you should just be looking around, every spraying for 1 acre, be looking around 7,000 naira to 10,000 naira, depending on your location. And lastly but not the least, on the input you'll be needing is fertilizer. If you want your maize farm to do well, you need to apply fertilizer. And for an acre, I will recommend a bag of NPK and a bag of urea. Do you get it? The application for the NPK, budget for 10,000 naira, the application for the urea budget for 10,000 naira for 1 acre. If you're having 2 acre, you multiply it. So a bag of urea is around 50,000 naira. A bag of NPK is also around 50,000 naira. So you can add it up yourself, the labor and everything, as I've been saying all this while. So then for the harvesting of 1 acre, harvesting, if you are doing dry harvesting, and you definitely you'll be using manual harvesting. So it's usually around 15,000 naira to 20,000 naira to harvest 1 acre of maize farm. So, and that is not all. You also be needing, if you are harvesting it dry, you also be needing to shell it. They'll bring machine and then you shell it so that you'll be able to bag it, and then you take to wherever you want to take it to, or you go and store. So shelling is also usually around 5,000 naira per bag. So depending on how many bag you are getting on an acre. So, but if you take all the precaution, you do everything, you apply fertilizer, you spray post-emergence selective herbicide, you spray insecticide, you use improved seed, you should be looking at around something close to 2 to 3 tons on an acre. Yeah, depending on your location, depending on the time, and depending on the plant population you maintain on your farm. So you should be looking at around 2 tons to 3 tons if the thing come out well. So those are the things. And also, for before I forget, for your storage, you also be needing, we call it phosphocene. Some people call it treble. You'll be needing like around just like a bottle like that, which is around 2,000 naira. So basically, these are the things you need for your maize cultivation: the input you need, the chemical you need, and the cost of production. This is just to give an idea of, for people who are looking forward to what, okay, if I want to do this, if I want to do. My own advice is that if you want to do maize now, I will advise you to, maybe along the way, maybe when the maize is around 3 weeks to 4 weeks, I will advise you to intercrop, because of the prices. The Nigerian government has opened border, and the prices of maize might not be volatile. So intercropping it with another crop, maybe beans or maybe cassava, will give you some kind of alternative and also expand the way by which you can make money for yourself. Thank you for your time, and see you on the next one. I remain my humble self, Lawal Olusola, and this channel is dedicated to promote sustainable and profitable agriculture. We look forward to doing business with you. We look forward to your patronage. Thank you for your time, and see you on the next one. Sheshe.